JKB back with another episode. Today, guys, I'm going to show you some footage of For Honor. I was lucky enough to be sent to Montreal. Thank you so much to Ubisoft for doing this. And I got my hands on some fresh, brand new For Honor gameplay. I'm going to be honest with you guys right off the bat. Ubisoft was so sincere about the way they wanted to show this game off. And I have to be honest with you guys. And I hope that some of you are excited about what I'm about to say. I honestly think, at this point in time, For Honor is my favorite Ubisoft-produced game of all time. There's something about this game, and I'm going to get into that in this video, that's going to bring back the joy of competitive multiplayer, and it also brings back a sense of passion in gaming that I really feel AAA titles have kind of an issue with. It feels like only a few people worked on this game, when I know, because I was there, hundreds, maybe even thousands of people. I don't know the actual number, but everybody looks like they really are passionate about this project. So let's get into the video, and I'm going to explain everything I saw, how I felt about the game, and how it actually works, because a lot of people seem to be confused about the combat gameplay in this game. So let's get into it right now. Let me start off by saying Ubisoft did not sponsor this video. I'm not paid, none of that stuff. I was just sent to the studio to bring you guys some of this footage because I think you guys will be super excited about this game, especially people that like strategy within their hack and slash games. Because yes, this is a hack and slash, but it's designed to be like a game of chess. You'll notice on my character in the orange here, the right analog stick is what controls my fighting stance. It also controls my defense stance. So right now I'm on the offense, so I'm attacking my opponent. You'll notice on him, he's got the same thing. He's actually on the lower third of his stance, his blocking stance, because I'm about to attack. I'm going to actually hit him with the right analog stick pointed up. You'll notice that it's gray. So when the video starts playing again, I'm going to land that attack, and you'll notice his is going to be red pointed up, indicating to him that he did not block my attack, and I actually get through with that attack. And that right there is why the game is so addictive. I mean, you could talk about other games, you could talk about other multiplayer experiences, but when you get to the one-on-one battles, as you just saw, it's so amazing. It's the feeling of defeating one of the other players in this game just is like nothing I've experienced for quite some time in a multiplayer game. As you can see from the graphics, the environments are lush. I mean, I've never seen a game look this well on the same engine as Assassin's Creed. I talked to one of the devs. I'm not sure if I should even be saying any of this at the moment, but I'm going to put it in the video anyways. I was saying, like, other studios out there are going to see the combat in this game, and they're going to rip it off, because it's the top of the line. I've never seen anything quite like this in terms of the animations and what's going on the screen and the interactions between the characters. And he said good luck to them, because they worked 4 years on just the animations alone, and he explained to me the system in place that actually puts the animations on screen. And you have to understand, when you're blocking and you're attacking and you're being hit from all different angles, the animation is so important. I mean, it's just one of the staples of the game. And he explained it in a way that I would try to explain to you guys right now, but I can't explain it the way he explained it. Basically, they had a million different animations that are all basically put together to create what you're seeing on screen, and the computer decides in the split second which animation is best for that exact moment. And it's kind of a lot like editing a video. You know, you choose the frames, this chooses the frames, and that's how it works. So amazing animations in this game. Right here, I was going to try to kick that character off of the ledge there because he would have died, but he loses his head. Boom, gone. It's gone. Oh my God, this game! I mean, we murdered the other team, and you can really tell that they've really put a lot of work into the animations and the environments. Now going into round 3, this is funny. I'm actually up against Harley from Epic Mealtime here. That's his character here. So I just want to shout out Harley, and it's sad that you get murdered and you run away like a little bitch. Graphically, the game is absolutely stunning. I'm so happy with the environments and just how luscious they are, and the character animation I'll never shut up about. It's some of the best I've ever seen in a game, period. It's just a marvel of what they've done here, and it's hard to explain when you're just seeing, 3 people running around a map, but in a giant, large battle that takes place in this game, the animation is so important, and they've nailed it. Like, there's just nothing like it out there at this point in time. And with that, you're going to see us win this elimination round by taking off his head. Boom, off with his head. That's it for this. Let's move on to some story gameplay. Nobody's actually seen any of this yet, so I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm pretty excited to show this. This is single-player campaign from the point of view of the Vikings. This is something that nobody has seen before. A campaign in For Honor was unexpected. I thought this game was just a multiplayer game. To be honest, when this started up, I was a little skeptical. I thought, like, how are they going to take that combat and put it into a single-player campaign or a story mission? Because, to be honest, I don't know how long the campaign will be or the story missions, how long they are. I just got to play this, and I guess it's a bit of a sample of that. I obviously am on fire right now, and I've learned that, yes, don't get too close to the fires on screen, but as you can see, the combat is identical to the same combat that you'd be using in the multiplayer. However, there's things you need to do. So I needed to burn down all of the gates. It says right on the screen there, you'll see a little marker. It says go over there, burn down the gate. You pick up some flash, sort of bombs that blow up as they hit your opponents or the fence itself. So boom, I broke down the fence here, and I get to carry on throughout this mission. So it has objectives, and you have, missions that are just unexpected, and I'm not going to give anything away in this. I'm just really excited for you guys to check this out. So let me show you another class of fighters and what you do in that single player campaign. In closing, I'm going to show you some footage of my favorite character, the assassin. This is Sabotage. This is a mission where you have to break down some mechanisms and essentially crash down one of the forts that's in your way. Your clan wants to get through this path, so she has an idea that she's going to go in there and take it all down. Now, of course, you're using the same gameplay elements as the multiplayer. This is a game that introduces multiplayer at the forefront as something that you're going to be playing all the constant time. This is, you pop it in, it's multiplayer, it's team-based. It's about really understanding the combat, using your special abilities at the correct time, and fighting on a team. However, I have to be honest here, the single-player campaign missions that I tried, they really do build up and give enough story to show you why you're fighting on this clan and what's going on in this world. And I really liked them. To be honest, it's not just an add-on. It wasn't just like they tossed these single-player campaigns, like little missions in there for people to be like, oh, it doesn't have single-player campaigns. You know, a lot of AAA games are coming out without that nowadays. And this, I'll tell you now, it's not tagged in there just to sell the game, for sure. There's passion across this whole game. There's passion in how I talk about it because it's so much fun. There's so many elements to this game, and it comes down to that combat, which is completely and utterly stellar. It's just something I haven't seen in another game for quite some time. And seeing the single player also be at the same level as the multiplayer, of course, I didn't play a ton of it. I just played a few different things here and there, so I'm not sure exactly where it goes or what happens to it. But in closing, I gotta say thank you to Ubisoft for sending me down. I hope you guys got a sense of like what's going on with this game, and you enjoyed this video, because I had an absolute blast, and I can't wait. Like, I honestly, this is my most anticipated game for next year so far. The fighting in it is solid, the graphics are solid, the frame rate and animation are solid, the single player campaign missions are an absolute blast to play through. Even if they are short, like, I don't know how long they will turn out to be, but even at the heart of this game, even if it is just a multiplayer game, which it isn't, it has that single player campaign, it's awesome.